Hello everyone, Ethersong here. Good day, good night, wherever you may be. Be having another Blue Protocol dev stream today. We'll be starting in about 10 minutes, it looks like. So what are everyone's expectations? How is everyone doing? I'll just have some Blue Protocol footage kind of rolling in the background while we wait. So it looks like they're going to be talking about the network test, right? So maybe they have a date now? You'd think. The stream's starting in about 10 minutes, the dev stream. Yeah, maybe benchmark. It'd be cool if they had like a same day like benchmark software drop or whatever on their website. Like you can download it now. Yeah, I would expect that. I think they said in the past, what was it, like their second dev live stream, they said that the benchmark software was going to have a character creator in it. So as long as, well, it's been, how many years has it been? How long has it been since that? Like, oh, it's been so long. But maybe two, almost 3 years or so. But as long as anything hasn't changed, I would expect a character creator in the benchmark software. I'm doing good. Looking forward to the stream today. Hopefully the game also has kind of like a date set as well, not just like the network test. Be like the network test here, and then we're planning for the game here. Kind of hoping they're in the kind of final stretch before the game comes out. So, you know, coming out soon, hopefully. Can't have double sword. I'd expect that they might like add something like that later, right? So it seems like it would be popular. I think, was it like spear or like a lance or something, gun class, and maybe like a double sword class are kind of expected. Say one of like the characters in the game uses 2 swords, so maybe they have like a kind of similar class to that character. So like Tyrus. See how the stream's looking. We got a lot of comments coming in. Waku waku. Excited. Somebody says with the bow they use the gamepad and also a mouse. Instance housing, yeah, that could be fun to add. I kind of expect that maybe they're looking at doing something like that, because they're talking about what was like lifestyle features, whatever, and they're starting with just fishing. But it looks like they have kind of plans for more stuff in the future that they're getting ready, so I'm not sure how much they're gonna do, but maybe if they're like taking a look at like Final Fantasy 14 and whatnot, they kind of might be doing some similar things to that. I don't know if they're going to go over new features, but I think they're going to show the benchmark software, because they were talking about maybe showing like a part of that today, or maybe talking a little bit more about that. So That's kind of what I'm expecting. Their housing would come with launch. I don't know about launch. Yeah, if there's an article, I'd like to see it. Oh yeah, not like fighting over the plots, but maybe like instance kind of housing would be nice. I didn't really do too much with the Final Fantasy 14, so I don't have too much knowledge about how the housing. I know they had like you had to fight over some things, but like some of it was instance, right? Yeah, trying to fight over like virtual property seems silly. I don't think they're gonna like censor it too much. We'll have to see. But they say, what was it? Like the developer said that they get feedback from the publishers, so like Amazon, and what they do based on that feedback is up to them. Though I wonder if like laws in countries might be different between like Japan and, you know, like America and things like that. How did the devs think that not everyone would want housing for Final Fantasy 14? Seems like if there's a feature in the game, everyone will want it. If there's an option for housing, everyone will want a house. Oh, it looks like we got some movement on the stream. Oh. Kita. I think we still have 5 minutes or so. 4 minutes or so until it starts. Hopefully we get some good news. Hopefully they're not saying it's going to take a few more months. Amazon is the publisher for, was it like America, Europe? Quite a few areas. Japan's publisher is Bandai, Namco. And then Korea had a different publisher, and like, what was it, like Taiwan or over there? I think there was a couple other publishers. That'll be cool. Like, yeah, the game is finished. It's gonna be releasing this month, releasing tomorrow. We decided to stop with the network test and just release a game. Yeah, Southeast Asia doesn't seem to have a publisher current. I have was it network test access, so whenever they actually do the test, I'll be able to join it. Earliest time Western release? What are they saying? Second half of this year was what they had put on the site. Whenever second half means. Yeah, I guess if you were to take like the middle of it, maybe around fall. If you're hoping hoping maybe June, be like right at the beginning of second half. You're like, well, July, would that be the beginning of the second half? Yeah. I don't know, maybe in the fall or so. It just can't do much more than guess right now. But maybe like a couple months after like Japanese release. That's maybe a possibility. Oh, already starting. Right. This is just like the same thing that they always do at the beginning of the streams, have like their little intro video. Volume. I can turn it up a little bit, but I'm going to be probably talking over some parts. Yeah, I'll adjust a little bit. For videos like this, the volume can kind of vary for different parts. Like right here, the music volume going up pretty low. Keep it around there, maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of keep it on the lower end. Yeah, the music is good. See if they're looking happier today. Last time they looked not too good. A little bit better. At least they're laughing this time. All right. So we have Shimoka, Suzuki, and Fukuzaki.
まだまだスタッフも慣れていない状態ですので、音が聞こえない、画面が見えないなど何かトラブルがあります。
So they're in their meeting room again. So if they're saying that there's like problems with like the sounds and whatnot, they're still working things out. So.
ちょっとドキドキしながら配信をさせていただいております。急に途切れたら何かトラブったんだなと思ってください。すぐに。
Yeah. So if there's any problems, just think that like something happened and they'll work it out.
はい、皆さんこんばんは。バンダイナムコスタジオブループロトコル開発統括ディレクターの福崎です。よろしくお願いします。
Fukuzaki, the development director.
部屋がさ、このライトの当たり方とかがさ、ちょっと難しいじゃない。お部屋だから。だから、テンションが正直テンション感難しい。
Because it's like the meeting room because of like the lighting and the differences between like a normal studio. It's kind of difficult to decide how one should feel in it.
本日はよろしくお願いいたします。
はい、 今回も小数点番組となっておりますので、ブルプロ通信で実施しているいつもの内容などは実施しない短めの放送と
So
なり
this
ま
is
す
going to be
ので、こ
another
の点は
short
注視としておいて
developer
いただ
stream
ければ
since
と
it's
思います
more
というところなんです
focused
が、前
on
回
singular point.
6.1 の配信をさせていただいた後、
はい
まあ実際のねコメントや SNS などでの
So after the 6.1 stream, they looked at a lot of the stuff posted online on SNS and
はい、
whatnot.
大変ありがたい温かいお言葉
So they're thankful for everyone's
いただきましてあ
warm
り
comments
がとうございました。
online.
それでは、
はい
本日の、番組を始めていきましょう。まずは本日のご紹介内容です。
はい
不具合修正の進捗状況、ベンチマークソフトのご紹介となっています。
Two main things today. So the progress of their bug fix, and they're going to be introducing the benchmarked software.
ます前回、番組ではネットワークテストの延期に至った経緯と理由、ネットワークテストの時期間めどと2月末に進捗状況についてお知らせをさせていただくとお伝えをさせていただいております。またベンチマークソフトの公開を進めるというお話もさせていただきましたので、この2点についてお話をさせていただければと
So
思
yeah,
って
so
お
the
り
bug
ます。
fix and the
それでは
benchmark
まずは
software are the two
不
main
具合
things
修
we're talking
正
about
状
today.
況の進捗に
So
ついて
first up is about the
福崎さん
progress with the bug
お願いし
fix.
ます。
はい、それでは、進捗について、お伝えさせていただきます。ですね、3月下旬のネットワークテストに向けて、前回、放送でお話ししたような修正を、行っております。で、ちょっといろいろトラブルはあったりはするんですけども、それらのトラブルも解消しながら、今のところはオンスケジュールで進んでおります。
All right, so they talked about their plans to how they fix the bug in the last broadcast, and they've been moving forward with that for their end of March network test. That's their plan to have the network test at the end of March. And currently there was some problems here and there with fixing the bug, but overall everything is on progress. So they're on progress with the bug fix.
で、当初、前回の放送でお話しさせていただいた、予定していた修正は、一通り、修正の実装が終了しております。
And they are done for the main part with the fixes that they had talked about.
ですが、修正したことによって、その影響によって起こった、不具合等が、まだ発生しまして、現在はそれの修正を行っております。
But along with the fix, other bugs also appeared, so they're fixing those other bugs that appeared with the fix. But it looks like they should be fine.
でこれらの修正が、終わってから、社内の、人数を使った、テストの方に、進めていくという流れ。
And once those remaining bugs get fixed, they're going to do some in-company testing of the game.
になっております。
はい、というわけで、状況をお伝えいただきました。ネットワークテストのですね、日付について皆さんも、お待ちかねというところだと思うんですけれども、
as for the network
現状
test
ですね、
date,
本付けという言葉もいただきまして、3月下旬のめどから変更はございません。ただですね、
so they have no change from their date at the end of March. They're planning to do the network test.
不具合の修正進捗を引き続き、行わせていただいていることと、社内のですね、やっぱりネットワークテストをやらせていただきたいと思っておりますので、本当にね、2月の月末って言ったけど、2月28日かよという気持ちは重々、承知しておりますが、
So as for this broadcast, because they were doing fixes for the bug and also, preparing for the network test and doing testing inside your company, they're saying that this broadcast is going to be end of February. And at the last day of February, they're having their broadcast here. So they're like, well, I know some people might have been a little taken back by it being the very last day of February, but
まだ正式な日程をお伝えさせていただくには、そのネットワークテスト終わってからかなというふうに自分の方で考えておりまして、それぜひさせていただいてからご報告とさせてください。なので、小数点放送ではなく、決まり次第ご報告ということで、3月の中旬ぐらい、上旬に近い方の、ところでですね、決定次第公式サイトおよび、公式ツイッター等で改めて日付については最速での発表させていただきたいと。
So as for the dates of the network test, currently they're just saying end of March, but they should have more detailed explanation on their site sometime at the beginning of March is what their plans to have. They're going to post information on their site.
決まり次第発表させていただきます。その点についてはご理解をいただけましたら幸いです。ということで、はい、スケジュールについては以上となります。
はい、よろしくお願いいたします。それでは次に参ります。次はベンチマークソフトのご紹
Alright,
介
the
となり
benchmark
ます。はい、
software.
ベンチマークソフトというものに馴染みがないという方は、本配信を見ていただいているような方に
Looks
は
good.
あまりいないかもしれませんが、ご存じない方に向けてのご説明も含めて、させていただき
Oh,
ま
and
す。
right here, so character creation button right there, and then there's a start button for the benchmark software. So I guess character creation confirmed.
ベンチマークソフトはご利用のパソコンでブループロトコルをどの程度プレイできるのか、画面の解像度や画質設定を行って、その設定でどのくらい、快適にプレイができるのかの目安を、確認いただけるソフトウェア
So he's explaining what a benchmark software is. So you can run the software on your computer to see how well you'll be able to run the game.
となっております。で、ベンチマークソフトで主に行えることはこちらとなっております。当然ベンチマークソフトなので、
So this is what you'll be able to do with the benchmark software. So we have the benchmark software. What is this? You can run the benchmark software and you'll get report results, and you'll be able to post that on SNS. So I guess maybe like Twitter or something like that. And then there's a character creation. You can make up to 24 different characters. And you can change your character. You'll be able to export the character's appearance. There's going to be clothing change options. So, but you won't be able to export, I guess, clothing changes. You'll be able to appear in the benchmark demo. There will be a character viewer and a party viewer. So maybe you can put, it looks like they have multiple characters put together. So maybe you can make multiple characters and like view them. So that'll be fun. Yeah, you'll be able to make a lot of characters and try out. Looks like there's going to be different clothing options to try out as well. And you'll be able to put them all together to kind of take maybe like screenshots together, it looks like. And since there's an export option, I'm assuming that maybe you'll be able to export it for the final game as well. Let's listen to what he has to
そし
say.
て結果レポートの表示、SNS への結果の投稿、またキャラクタークリエイトを行っていただくことができます。で、このキャラクタークリエイトされた外見をエクスポートして、ブループロトコル本編、この本編というのは、今後のネットワークテストや正式サービス時をちょっと、包括して本編とお話をさせていただきます。
All right, so for the export in your character's appearance, I think he said that you'll be able to use it for both the network test and also the game's final release. So you'll be able to prepare characters beforehand for those, which is going to be nice. So I'm assuming that the benchmark software then is going to be coming out before the network test then, which would be, into March. So maybe this will be coming out pretty soon then, maybe in a couple of weeks. That'd be nice.
本編で、読み込んで外見をそのまま、再現できる。
No date officially said yet though.
またベンチマークソフト上で、衣装の変更を行うことやベンチマークのデモへ、登場させることもできるという形となっております。ベンチマーク上で、作ったキャラクターを、さらに詳細に見たい人のためにキャラクターのビューアーとか、パーティーのビューアーなども、機能として設けさせていただいております。はい。というところで、ベンチマークソフトではですね、本編に使えるキャラクターの外見、キャラクタークリエイトをしていただくことはできるんですけど、本編用のキャラクター名というのは、付けられません。これは
So you'll be able to make a character's appearance for the game's final release, but you will not be able to decide on a name yet. So I guess the naming you'll have to do later when the game releases.
外見の保存名をベンチマークソフト上では付けていただくという形となります。またクラスのですね、選択も行うことはできません。クラスの
And
選
you're
択は
not able to choose classes yet with the character creator. That is not a part of it. So I guess you choose the class also in the game's final release when making a character.
本編のキャラクタークリエイトで選択していただくという形となっております。ベンチマークソフトで作ったキャラクターはベンチマークソフト上のデモシーンに、主人公として登場させることができるんですが、この際のクラスは全てイージスファイター固定と させて
They said that the character you make in the benchmark software will appear in I think the benchmark soft demo video. And you're not able to choose a class in the benchmark software. So it's going to be all set to, I think, Aegis Fighter is what all the characters you make will be in the videos.
いただいておりますので、ご了承いただければと思います。ではですね、少し
Was
ずつ
it
とは
was it the English version Blade Warden? Was it? I don't remember all the names. I think it's Blade
まあ
Warden.
実際に画面をお見せしながら、どんな機能があるよという、簡単なご紹介をさせていただ
まあ
ければと
もう見たいですから
思
ね。
っております。はい。
Can you show it
ま
off?
ずはですね、ベンチマークの、計測ですかね。こちらはですね、デモシーンを、再生をして、その描画の速度とか、ロードにかかる時間をスコア計測をして、最終的にリザルトとして結果を、表示するといったものとなります。計測にはそれなりの時間がかかりますので、本日はですね、あらかじめデモシーンを撮影したの序盤の部分と、リザルト部分の動画を編集して組み合わせたものを、今からお流しします。
Okay, so they're going to show part of the benchmark software. They're going to show the beginning of the benchmark demo, and then the final result screen of it as well.
と思いますので、こんなイメージのものだよということを、少しだけご覧いただければと思っております。ではどうぞ。はい、こんな感じで、ベンチのデモが流れていくという形になるんですが、ここに登場しているキャラクターはキャラクターをベンチマークソフト上で作成していれば、
So this is the character you made in the software as well. If you made a character.
こんな感じで、実際のアセットをですね、表示をして、右下のスコアがどんどん上昇していくという形となっています。このスコアの、結果によって最終的にリザルトの結果が変わると。
すっ飛ばしたけど、いろいろ映像が流れてっていうことなんですかね。
まだここはすっ飛ばして。
すっ飛ばして。
この先すっ飛ばします。
今、そうね。今これまとめ動画みたいなこと。
This is kind of like a compilation video, so the actual length is a lot longer. And this is like the final result screen.
いや、もうこれ。
はい。
はい。
ということで、このような計測された結果は、SNS などにも、投稿できるように、ベンチマークの機能として、設けさせていただいております。ではですね、その他の機能のご紹介なんですが、ここで、実機に切り替えてお見せをしたいと思いますが、この配信環境のちょっと都合上ですね、ベンチマークを映している PC の音を取り込めません。取り込むことができるんですけど、取り込むとですね、この私たちについているマイクのノイズキャンセルを外さなければいけなくてですね、ノイズキャンセルを外すとむちゃくちゃホワイトノイズが乗るっていうことを、確認しておりまして。
It said because of their current environment in a meeting room, they're not able to have the sound captured along with the benchmark software that they're going to be showing off here. So if they capture the sound, then they have to turn off their noise canceling feature on their mics, and then a bunch of white noise comes in. So they're saying that. So they're going to keep the noise canceling on. So there'll be. So in the benchmark software, there normally is sound, but it's just because of their kind of broadcasting situation currently.
じゃあ、実機に切り替えていただけますか。はい。これがですね、ベンチマークソフト上のキャラクタークリエイト画面となっております。あらかじめですね、
Looks nice.
作ってきました。で、一体もキャラクターがいない場合には、
So you can make a new character. What do we have here? This is like make a new one. And you have the party viewer, character select. These are just, I guess, names that they put on it. Blue Protocol 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you can probably just name it whatever. And this is not the final character name, though. It's just like, I think, names you put on the characters for just saving it in the software. And then there's like, what was it? Photo feature as well. So maybe you can take a photo of the character, or is that maybe the character viewer?
作成したキャラクターの管理画面ですかね。でここで4までいけますので、24体 まで作れる。
6パーティー分と
You can make up to 24 different
4
characters, so that should be able to make quite a few different characters.
で、今回、新規作成というところから新しくキャラクターを作成する
Making a new character here, so maybe we can see what the character creation kind of looks like as well.
が行えるようになっております。これは、エステの機能ではございません。一番最初にゲームをスタートするときに作っていただく。
So this does not include the beauty salon features, so this is just the same as if you were to make a new character when starting the game. So I guess like additional hairstyles and whatnot are probably not included in this.
クリエイトと、全く同じものが、入っているという形となっております。で、キャラクタークリエイトについては、これまでの、放送などでも、何回かご紹介してきていると思いますので、ここはサクッといっちゃおうと思っております。はい。
So we're just going to kind of be skipping through this since we've kind of seen character creation a few times so far.
なんですが、先ほどお話しした通り、クラスの選択とキャラクター名称をつけるということはここではできません。
So you're normally able to make selection for the character class and name in the final version of the game, but this is not included in the benchmark
ボディ
software.
を作るという機能ですね。
はい。で、衣装も初期衣装は、本編に引き継げるので、ここで設定した初期の衣装は、本編にそのまま再現。
And as I said before, the clothing that you set here is not carried over. You only can use like the base clothing in the final version of the game, but you're able to choose different clothing in this benchmark software.
となっております。はい。でもここで名前を付けますが、キャラクターの外見名という扱い。
So it's the character's appearance,
いいのもうこれ
name.
はい。
もうちょっと性癖を出したけど。
なんかやりますか？すごいサクッとっていう話をしてたと思うんです。はい。
So just Blue Protocol 1. I guess you can just name it whatever you want,
お
really.
姉さんを作っていただいたと。
という形ですね。で、このようにキャラクターを作成すると先ほどの管理画面の中に並びます。で、ここで、ベンチマークのデモに登場させるには、
So what do we have here? So you can delete the character, you can edit the character, you can change the clothing. There's a character viewer, there's the benchmark settings, and then there's a character export option.
このベンチマークに設定というものを押していただくと、登場させますかというところでキャスティングという形でこのキャラが登場しますよと。なので複数体作っていただいた後、このキャラ登場させたいなみたいな時はこれで設定をしていただければと思っています。また作ったキャラはね、編集もできますし、ベンチのデモ用となります。
So those are the clothing changes.
変えることも。
So I guess they have clothing sets kind of prepared.
こんな感じですね。はい。
But you're not able to do full clothing like choices, but
と書かれていますが、これを押していただくとこのキャラクターをエクスポートしますかというところで、このキャラクターの外見データを本編で
it's kind of nice though. You can export the character's
このままの外見が
appearance for the final
キャ
game.
ラクタークリエイトに再現をされますので、そこからさらに編集とかも可能ですし、そのまま使っていただくことも可能と。
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's going to be using this benchmark character creation software once it comes out.
できてるかなと思うところのキャラクタービューワーです。ベンチで作成していただいたキャラクターを、キャラクタークリエイト画面
So this is the character viewer.
というところで、ぐるぐる回せたりですね、カメラの位置をこう知ったりして見えるようにちょっと画面を作りましたよという機能でございます。
I need to do some poses or like
ジェ
gestures.
スチャーも
はい、
ある。
そうですね。
はいはいはい。ちょっとなんか喜んだり。
すごいやりにくいと思ったら僕でかい画面の方見てましたね。自分の PC の方見ないからすごいやりにくい。
This is the benchmark software for people who just got here. So this is the character creation part of the benchmark software, and you're able to export it for the final game.
という内容となっております。
くるくる回して楽しんだり。
Although this is all for the Japanese version of the game,
あ、そうそれもあるね。
I would expect that the English version, the Amazon version, would have something similar, releasing at a later date.
ちょっと顔こっちに。あ、そうそうそう。そうそうそう。そうそうそう。はいはいはい。で、いろいろポーズもジェスチャーできますよと。いやー、これは雰囲気つかめますね。
ですね。はい。なのでここで撮影をしていただくこともできるように。
And you're able to take, looks like screenshots with
はい、
like
こんな
the
感じで作っていただいたキャラクターを
photo button.
変更したり、
Oh, and you can also just change the clothing as well here, and then take another screenshot.
ツイッターのアイコンにもできるね。
You can use it for your Twitter icon if you want.
というところで前の画面に戻る。
So we're going back to the previous screen.
はいはい。
はい。もう一つ、ここにパーティービューは。
There's a party viewer.
うん
Let's see what this is
これは
about.
今度はパーティーで、アステルリーズなどのロケーションにキャラクター
So you're able to go to a location and ask for leads.
SS とか取っていただけたら嬉しいなというような機能です。
こんな写真が将来撮れると。
はい、
あれ何が揺れたんだろ
はい、ロケーションとかですね、キャラクターのポーズはちょっと固定とさせていただいているんですが、作った1ページ目に、設定されたキャラクターを
もうパーティー感。
ここにパーティー感。
So there's like your party that you made of characters. This is a pretty fun feature.
位置をいじると、撮るポーズが変わったりと。
あ、場所変えれんだ。
Oh, you can change their location or like a position.
そうですね。はい、これ当然今6キャラいる状態になってますけど、キャラがいない状態だとそのキャラクター分、あるという感じになります。
猫かわいい。
なので後ろ向いてるキャラが見えないなみたいな時はじゃあ入れ替えよう。
おじさん
You can kind of change around characters' positions as you like.
不況なおじさんが猫ってなってる。
I guess they're fixed positions, but you can change the order of the characters.
皆さんがいろんな外見のキャラクターを作っていただいたもので、ちょっとでもね、テストまでの期間とかに楽しんでいただければと、思っております。
なるほど。
はい。というところでベンチマークソフトの、機能としては以上となっておりますが、ベンチマークの、評価はあくまでも、動作指標の目安となっておりますので、
So the benchmark score is just
ないということはご理解をいただければと。
it's not like a final say in like if you're able to run the game perfectly, but it gives you a good indicator of how well you should be able to run the game.
いつぐらいからこれは。
So when will we get this?
お約束をさせていただいたと思っておりますので、明日3月1日のお昼12時めどで、公開をさせていただきますが、スライド出ている。
So we should be able to get it tomorrow in the afternoon, which would mean that's Japan. Japan, March 1st in the afternoon. So in less than 24 hours, it should be coming out.
ベンチマークソフトは公式サイトの、そのお知らせ内のリンクよりダウンロードしていただく形となっておりまして、ダウンロード時の容量は約 5.34 ぐらい。
34ぐらい。
Maybe was it like 5.3 gigabytes?
また
Maybe?
そのお知らせの中にはですね、ベンチマークソフトの、ご利用方法とか、評価スコアの一覧なども記載をさせていただいておりますので、そちらも、合わせてご確認をいただければと思っております。ベンチマークソフトを動かすためにはですね、ダイレクト X とか、いわゆるランタイムと呼ばれるものが必要だったりするんですよ。はい。で、それがないとエラーが起動時に出ちゃったりするので、そういった場合の、にはどうすればいいかというのもそのお知らせの中に、記載をさせていただいておりますので。
It's coming out really soon though, tomorrow.
で、ベンチマークソフトの方ですけど、これはもう本当に当選とかね、今のところ。
Yep, so March 1st, Japan. So that means less than 24 hours. It should be coming out. Well, thank you for the super chat, Z's. Appreciate it.
あれですよね。ベンチマークの中に SNS への投稿ボタンがあるので、そっちは大丈夫ですし、あと、スクショを撮る、撮影するボタンもあるので、スクショ自体の多分公開とかは OK だと思うんですけど、デモシーン、映像の部分ってどういうルールでしたっけ？
ですね、デモシーンについては、基本的に公式サイトでお知らせをしている著作物利用ガイドラインに準じる形のルールとなっていますので、そちらを、守っていただければ問題は。
I'm talking about guidelines for using like recording the contents of the benchmark software, and they said just follow the guidelines they had posted on their site previously.
PC の計測を行っているデモシーンとか、作成していただいたキャラクターとかを、SNS へスクリーンショットを公開したり、配信上でご利用いただくことは 全く問題。
It said there's no problem to stream it or like post
ただ作りな
pictures
がら配信。
online.
そうですね、作りながら配信とか。
So you could do a
自
stream
分
of
の
you
PC
making a character.
自慢したいとか
That's no problem.
でも
パワー
全然問題ございません。ただですね、ちょっと画面お見せしましょうか。はい。
はい。あ、じゃあ実際に。
はい。ベンチマークを起動すると、このベンチマークランチャーみたいなのが立ち上がって、これ一回計測をかけた後の画面です。このパソコンだとスコアが8136で快適ですというような形なんですが、もうこれスタートを押すと、先ほどキャスティングしたキャラクターのデモが流れるんですが、ここにループ再生というものがあると思います。で、このループ再生はですね、PC の計測をしないでデモシーンをずっと流すという。
ああ、家電量販店でよく見るやつだ。
はい。ありていに言うとその機能で。
So there looks like there's a loop feature for the demo, like benchmark demo scene. And if you put this on, I think it doesn't score it doesn't do the scoring for that has it listed here, like the DirectX score or whatever. It just keeps on replaying the demo video with your character without doing like the benchmark scoring.
あの感じのやつね、ずーっと流れてるやつね。
ずーっとこう流れる
計
やつ
測するわけではなく。
なのでこのループ再生でスタートをしているのは、単純にデモシーンを転記しているというちょっと扱いになっているかなと思いますので、皆さんの PC の計測をしていただいている上でデモシーンとかを、SNS とか、配信でご利用いただくのは問題ないんですが、このループ再生でこの PC の計測をないよみたいな状態でのものはちょっと、SNS での SNS 動画配信はお控えいただければと。
I guess they don't want people doing a stream of the actual like benchmark scoring process, because I guess if you're doing a stream while you're doing the benchmark like scoring or like the grading of your computer, it's going to get bogged down by the streaming software and things like that. So if you do the demo scene, just have like that loop version on, so it doesn't do the scoring along with it. It should be the benchmark stuff. I think should be on their official site.
ああ、本当だ。
全くないじゃないですか。これをちょっとこのまま録画してちょっと上げられてしまうのはご遠慮いただければと思っておりますが、計測している画面だったら全然大丈夫。
Oh no, wait. I was opposite. I guess he said you should be able to. You should do the scoring version, so have the scoring on maybe while doing it, but don't have the scoring screen off when doing the video. Maybe they don't want people to confuse it as an actual release of the game or something like that.
これをちょっとこのまま録画してちょっと上げられてしまうのはご遠慮いただければ。
All right, yeah. So they're saying don't upload this version of the video, so have the scoring on when you're uploading. So yeah, I guess they don't want to confuse it with like the actual game.
という
止めてって。コメントで止めて楽しみにしてるから止めて。
Update on when it's available. The benchmark software comes out tomorrow, so less than 24 hours. The network test is going to be end of March, with more details coming out within the next few weeks, I would suppose. And they did not say anything about the final release of the game yet.
というところですね。
はい。
はい。
では以上ですかね。はい、ベンチマークのご紹介となります。
はい。
はい。本日お伝えしたかった内容は以上となります。
はい、
ここで次回についてのご案内を少しさせていただければと思います。
Okay, as for the next
次回
stream.
ですね、ブルプロ通信ネットワークテスト直前特別配信を、実施させていただく予定となります。
All right, so they're going to do a stream right before the network test.
これは当然ネットワークテスト前に実施をさせていただきます。番組ではですね、ネットワークテストでプレイいただけるコンテンツを、具体的にこういうコンテンツ
So they're going to talk about what types of contents and things are going to be in the network test
というご紹介やクライアントの事前ダウンロード
and how to, I guess, set up the client for the network
いただ
test.
ければなと思っております。
なるほど。
はい。
前ね。ネットワークテ
ネットワークテストの前に
ある程度いろいろもうちょっと
はい。
話したいことを話
お時間ちょっといただいてしまった。はい。
で、ネットワークテスト前なのであんまりあれなんですけど、ネットワークテストが終わった後ですね、テストが終了した後に実施していく、引き続きのブルプロナンバリング配信というか、それは、その中では、以前ねお伝えさせていただいていた、アップデートのロードマップだったりとか、そういうこともお話し
One second.
ネットワークテスト、なるほど、はい、前ね、ネットワークテストの前にある程度いろいろもうちょっと話したいことを話させていただきます。
お時間ちょっといただいてしまったので、
はい、で、ネットワークテスト前なのであんまりあれなんですけど、ネットワークテストが終わった後ですね。
All right, yeah. So they're going to have the stream before the network test, and that's going to talk about what's going to be in the network test, the contents, and getting ready for the network test. But then after that, as they had announced before, they have a roadmap for the game going forward. So after network test, they'll have a more in-depth live stream about the game going forward. So probably like the release and I guess post-release what they plan to do and whatnot.
テストが終了した後に実施していく、引き続きのブルプロナンバリング配信というか、それは、その
That's going to be one of their main numbered streams, so probably number
アップデ
7.
ートのロードマップだったりとか、そういうこともお話しさせていただければと思っております。テスト次第ですけど。はい。ということで、今日のところはこんな感じですかね。
はい。それでは
So maybe you can expect that April as the next like big stream
お願いいたします。
and having a little smaller stream
それでは皆さん、
pre-network test.
さよなら。
ありがとうございました。また明日お昼に遊んでください。
All right, but yeah, just starting with less than 24 hours, we're going to have the benchmark software with the character creator. So that's going to be fun to try out. So I'll have to definitely try that out tomorrow. All right, so what did everyone think of the stream? I was pretty happy that we saw that that they're on progress with the bug fixes, and then that they have, you know, the benchmark software coming out so soon. And I guess the further details about the game's release is like what they said. So after network test ends, they're going to have another big stream. So probably the the Blue Protocol communication developer live stream number 7. They said it's like the next numbered stream, so probably number 7. And they're going to talk about their roadmap going forward. Tomorrow is the benchmark software that has the character creator. So this stuff right here. So you can run a benchmark software on a computer to get like a score of how well your computer will be able to run the game. And also you're able to make up to 24 different characters. So you can try out making different characters' appearances, and then you can take screenshots of them in various locations in the game. And then you'll be able to export those characters for the final game. But this is, like I said, this is all currently for the Japanese version of the game. So I'm guessing for global, something similar to this will be announced later. Maybe a global version of the benchmark software for like Amazon, for the Amazon countries and whatnot. But if you want to like try out things in advance before like the global version gets released, should be able to download it from Japanese site tomorrow. Maybe I'll do like a video about like how to download it and I'm trying out the software and whatnot once it's released tomorrow. Yeah, but this is what we're looking at right now. Yeah, so I'll maybe I'll look at making that video then about how to get that benchmark software, because you know their main site is Japanese. Well, there's the global site, but it's probably going to be on their Japanese site, right? So I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be part like a play guide or something, but they'll have an announcement of where to download it. So maybe they'll add something else to their site here, but they'll be in here somewhere, and I'll make a video about how to download it and try it out. Oh, thanks so much, Chris Naramon, for the super chat. Definitely appreciate it. think they said, he said like something like 5.2 or something. So I think he was talking about gigabytes for the download, but yeah, I'll have to check once it's finally released. Oh, there was a language select, wasn't there? Now that I think about it, there was a. Let me look at the screen again. Yeah, that was a good catch. So, but maybe you'll be able to do it in English as well. So this is the. Oh, right here. Okay, yeah. Good catch. Let me jump back. So probably, maybe their English is also supported for the actual software here. Right here, this is Japanese. So they're probably gonna have a drop down for maybe English for the benchmark software. What else we have? The official site, licenses. You can export the report, settings, and then screenshot folder. But I would say my mouse isn't showing up, and then I should turn on the browser. Let's see, 1 second. I'll capture the cursor. Will it show up now? Wait. Maybe? There we go. Okay. So there's the cursor. Yeah, so right here is the language part. Sorry about that. Yeah, the cursor was missing. This is the language, so this is Japanese. So there's the drop-down menu. Now, what else do we see here? Yeah, I guess the bug fixes is going as planned. Benchmark software. Go back to the screen again. Yeah, so I guess the two main features is the running the benchmark test. You'll be able to get a score. You'll be able to maybe check with other people online to see how you compare. They probably have a number that's good or something like listed along with the software. And then you have the character creation, right? Up to 24 different characters. You can export them, change your clothing, and have them appear in the demo scene. And then you have the character viewer and party viewer. So the character viewer is just like a single character you can take screenshots of, and the party viewer is like these set locations in the game. And you kind of change around the order of your characters. I don't know if anything new is really shown other than that for like the character creation at least. Because we already kind of seen this in some of their previous broadcasts. Oh yeah, so there's the language dropdown. They didn't say anything in particular about that language dropdown on the software. But I would assume if there's language dropdown, English should be like another language that's supported if they have the dropdown. For the mouse, yeah, I guess there's probably different mouse options. The mouse like look a little bit weird, but be able to test it out and see what you think yourself, I guess, tomorrow. The clothing is not linked to the classes, and for the benchmark software, there's no class selection either. So you can change there's like set clothing options for this test, or this benchmark software here. In the final game, you're able to like, choose clothing normally. There's gonna be, you could be able to choose everything separately, but for this, was it? I think they show it here. The clothing changes. Yeah, so they have like a drop down options for like kind of clothing sets. The date, I guess what they said for the date is just for the network test itself is end of March. And a more specific date is going to be announced beginning to mid-March. So I guess in a couple of weeks, they'll have a more specific date. Yeah, you're able to export the appearance of the character, and you're able to use that in the network test and the final game, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about, making a character the day the game releases. You'll have plenty of time. I know of like anyone else like me, it takes a long time to make your character. You spend the first day of the game's release just a couple hours making a character, and you're like, well, I used up all my time to game today making a character. Yeah, you're gonna have plenty of time to make a character. Yeah, so you're gonna have a lot of time to make a character before the network test and also the game's release. Yeah, this network test is a Japanese only test, and then for global, there's going to be like a global closed beta test that I think Amazon had announced. As for when that is, that hasn't been decided yet. And as for the network test, when they hold a network test, I'll be doing a stream for it as well. For Amazon, yeah, I think Amazon has the game on Steam, right? The Japanese version is not on Steam, though. Yeah, what did they say? I forget where you said exactly. He said like a number for the test. I think it was like 5.4, yeah, something like that. I'd have to go back and like kind of watch for it. As for like the specific size of the software, but it's gonna be coming out tomorrow, so I'll probably just show that along with downloading it. Yeah, it should be on their website, but it's not released yet. It's gonna be coming out tomorrow in Japan, which means what should it be, maybe like within like 15 hours or so. Oh yeah, so maybe it was 5.4 they said. Yeah, and they said it should be around noon. Maybe, I don't know if like it's gonna be region locked. I'm not sure if you'll need like a account. I know I'm in Japan, so I don't really use the VPNs, but perhaps you'll need to use a VPN to be able to make a Japanese Bandai Namco account. Yeah, because if you're not able to make the ID without being in the country, maybe you'll need a VPN to be able to make an account. Yeah, so it's looking like maybe you'll need the VPN for creating an account and then downloading the benchmark software from the Japanese site. They did not say anything about Southeast Asia, so no announcements about that yet. The release, they're going to have more information about the game's release, I guess just the game going forward after the network test. So after the end of March here, so probably maybe in April, I think they'll have another big stream talking about the game going forward. Okay, so maybe no account is necessary. I'm not sure about the requirements to download the network, the benchmark software yet. Maybe they mentioned it somewhere. Yeah, for monetization, I made some videos about that before. If you haven't seen them, you can check them out. They give in-depth explanations about what they said about monetization so far. Yeah, I would think it'd be like fine for like anyone to download the software. So hopefully it's just like free to any region. Because that would build up, more hype for people outside of Japan as well. Okay, maybe you don't need a count. Maybe they said that. I'm not sure if they had anything there.
というところでベンチマークソフトの、機能としては以上となっておりますが、ベンチマークの、評価はあくまでも、動作指標の目安となっておりますので、動作を保証するものではないということはご理解をいただければと思っております。はい、以上ベンチマークソフトのご紹介。
I think they talked about the date here. Maybe they talk about
ちなみにですね、
specifics.
公開の準備というか、いつぐらいからこれは、
前回ね、お約束をさせていただいたと思っておりますので、明日3月1日のお昼12時めどで、
Yeah, so they're talking about the date here.
スライド出ているのかな。
Maybe it's on the slide here.
3月1日の
You'll be able to download it from the official site.
お昼の12時です。はい、公開しましたら公式サイト並びに公式ツイッターにてお知らせを行わせていただきます。ベンチマークソフトは公式サイトの、そのお知らせ内のリンクよりダウンロードしていただく形となっておりまして、ダウンロード時の容量は約 5.34 ぐらい、5.4 ぐらいの、容量となっております。またそのお知らせの中にはですね、ベンチマークソフトの、ご利用
They said you'll be able to download it from a link they post on like their Twitter or official site, and then it's going to be about 5.4 gigabytes.
が、評価スコアの一覧なども記載をさせていただいておりますので、そちらも、合わせて
And they have some information about the scores from the test.
ベンチマークソフトを動かすためにはですね、ダイレクト X とか、
And they also have some more information about things needed to run it, like DirectX, I think, like runtime and
呼ば
whatnot.
れるものが必要だったりするんですよ。それがないとエラーが起動時に出ちゃったりするので、そういった場合のにはどうすればいいかというのもそのお知らせの中に記載をさせていただいておりますので、何か問題があったらそこを見ていただければと思っております。
はい。でベンチマークソフトの方ですけど、これはもう本当に当選とかね、今のところ関係ないので、基本的に来ていただいてダウンロードいただければ、ご利用いただけます。この ID のね登録とかも特に必要ございませんので。
Oh, yeah, this is what they're saying. So yeah, I was saying you don't need the ID or anything for it, so that's nice.
自分の PC の
So it sounds like you should be able to just download it without issue then, even if you are outside of Japan.
あれですよね、ベンチマークの中に SNS への投稿ボタンがあるので、そっちは大丈夫ですし、あと、スクショを撮る、撮影するボタンもあるので、スクショ自体の多分
The March 1st is when this benchmark software comes out.
公開とかは OK だと思うんですけど、デモシーン、映像の部分ってどういうルールでしたっけ？
ですね、デモシーンについては、基本的に公式サイトでお知らせをしている著作物利用ガイドラインに準じる形のルールと。
All right. Yeah, so yeah, I guess they did. I must have missed that the first time, but yeah, they were saying that yeah, you don't need the ID or anything to be able to do it, so that's nice. So it should be free to just about anyone, I guess I would suppose, from like overseas as well to be able to download it. I'm definitely excited there, yeah. So I'll definitely be making a a video about this, I guess the benchmark software tomorrow once it releases. I don't really, maybe I'll make a short summary of this as well. I mean, there wasn't like too much information, I guess a little bit in this stream. But yeah, maybe I'll make a summary of this stream as well, but we'll have to see. Yeah, the benchmark software coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow as in probably 15 hours or so should be coming out. Yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a lot more positive stream this time than the last one. Last time they were all so glum. they would not laugh in the last stream. This stream they were a lot more upbeat, so it seems like I think the development and everything is going a lot better from the looks. Time available to download? Yeah, it's noon Japanese time, so GST, which is in about 15 hours from now. They'll have an announcement on their Twitter and official site as well. So if you follow their Japanese Twitter as well, you'll probably get a tweet or something. Otherwise, you can just like regularly refresh your site. Yeah, but it looks like we're in the final stretch now with the benchmark software finally coming out. The network test looking to be on schedule this time, as long as no major bugs appear. So I think they should be fine now. At what would be 12 p.m. 12 p.m. JST. So noon, right? Noon Japanese time. Yeah, so for the end of this month, I'll be doing another, I guess, stream along with the pre-network test, and then I'll do some streams with the network test and post some videos of that as well. And then I'll keep covering the game, moving forward with the post-network test stream, and also Japanese official release. For the game itself, I'll probably be mostly focusing on the Japanese version as well, but I'll try to cover some of the news of the global version as well as it comes out. But yes, I think that's just about everything for today. I don't know, maybe I'll do like a mini stream tomorrow with the character creator if I'm feeling like it. Or I can like do maybe the character creator stuff on stream. So maybe I'll do a mini stream tomorrow too. I'll have to think about it. But definitely appreciate everyone tuning in. Yep. Thanks as always. Definitely looking forward to the game's release. Yeah, So I hope everyone has a great day, and definitely make sure to check out the benchmark software when it releases. I'll try to make a video explaining how to download it, and maybe do a stream, like I was saying, maybe do a stream with the character creator stuff as well. Yeah, so I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope to see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.